course, tonight on Your News Leader, we're hearing from a Memphis pastor who survived an attack outside of his church. Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Shay Arthur. Pastor Clemmy Livingston was shot in the face earlier this year outside of his church as thieves stole a vehicle. Now, some of those charges against one of those suspects have been dropped. WREG's Alan Self met with that pastor today as he shared the emotional and physical toll of his journey. And Alan, what did he tell you?
Shay, Pastor Livingston invited us into his home today, not only to speak on the status of the case, but to show us just how much his injuries are impacting his daily life.
When I get ready to drink, I have to use my straw to drink. Sometimes, trying to get this thing upside here, it's not the easiest thing.
4 months after being shot in the face outside his church, 71-year-old Pastor Livingston is still grappling with the devastating aftermath. One of his toughest challenges, eating. The injury has made meal times a struggle, and he's lost significant weight as a result.
I have. I'm down from about 175 to 162. I'm not able to eat like I normally eat. Everything has to be blended in a blender.
Pastor Livingston's hunger is a constant ache. His desire to enjoy the thawing chicken on the oven overshadowed by the pain that comes with every bite.
I wish I could eat some fried chicken. I have to take the skin off the chicken because I can't eat the rest of it.
Livingston is desperate to move past the trauma, eager to finally find some peace and true healing, tired of being unable to sleep in his own bed.
I have to sleep either in my lounge chair, my recliner, I either sleep on the couch, because in the manner I sleep, I normally used to sleep on this side, and I have had to teach myself to sleep on my left side now. This is the way I have to sleep. Like this.
Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy declined an on-camera interview, but did tell us that some of the charges against 18-year-old Rashuni Greer have been dropped because witnesses didn't cooperate. Pastor Livingston said that's just not true.
I just want to say witnesses were there. And keep in mind, we were subpoenaed. Had not we shown up, I don't know much about the law, but if we didn't show up after being subpoenaed, I think we'd have been in trouble. So we were subpoenaed.
Although a judge dismissed the charges, the DA's office is pushing forward with a grand jury to pursue indictments. Meanwhile, Pastor Livingston is focused on redemption, hoping the young perpetrators will find a positive path forward rather than simply being locked up.
I believe strongly in rehabilitating a person. I'm certain they're going to have to do some time. But during the course of time, I hope that some type of program is set up where they could be rehabilitated. I've been affected by the gunshot. Nevertheless, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I just hate to see an 18 or 19-year-old teenager with a 30-year sentence.
Pastor Livingston says he'll be in attendance at New Zion Field Baptist Church tomorrow, but he doesn't plan on preaching. He says he doesn't want to get in the way of the healing process. For your news leader at 201 Poplar, I'm Alan Self, WREG News Channel 3.